Hello friends, welcome back to your ultimate source for entertainment news, ClevverTV. I'm Jocelyn Davis with my fabulous partner in crime. You know her, Dana Ward here.
Why, thank you, Jocelyn.
Of course.
Hello.
Now today we are going to get seriously dramatic, but only in the best way possible, of course. We're feeling some inspiration thanks to Sharpay's fabulous adventures in the soon-to-be-seen movie. Sharpay, played by Ashley Tisdale, will head for the bright lights of Broadway.
And I'm blinded already by the bright lights. Dramatic, right?
Yes.
But we warned you.
Yes.
So you guys, we thought what better time to take a look at some of our favorite members of the Hollywood elite who took their star power to the world of Broadway and totally rocked it. We're calling this one Hollywood Goes Broadway. In fact, there are so many big stars who are already established in the movie and TV worlds who really love the opportunity to act on Broadway. It's kind of like a rite of passage for actors.
You're so right. It's
right?
True.
And a ton of young stars who also have done their thing on the big stages and bright lights of New York. We're actually going to break it down right now. First up is a very obvious fave. She's the star of Fox's hit show Glee. Jaws, can you guess who it is?
Yeah, I think I can. It's Lea Michele, people. Although I do have to add, a bunch of Glee stars have done Broadway, which completely does make sense when you look at the show. Lea got her own start on Broadway at a very young age, though. Hadn't really done any Hollywood projects until she nabbed that role of Rachel Berry. Her Broadway roots run very deep. She kicked things off first with Les Mis, which was followed up with Ragtime, as well as Fiddler on the Roof, before she landed yet another big break with the Broadway hit Spring Awakening. She is seriously amazing.
I agree completely. And I know you and I have both seen her live.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Speechless.
What a performer. I mean, you can see why the producers of Glee just snatched her up so quickly.
Clearly, yes.
Okay guys, our next pick for Hollywood Goes Broadway is a global celebrity who is known for his work in one of the biggest film franchises of all time, Harry Potter. You know, we're talking about Daniel Radcliffe right now, aka HP himself. He is actually in a Broadway show right now as we speak, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And here is why we love his career move. He could probably have his pick when it comes to really huge movie roles, but
instead of doing that, we want to note that Daniel really pushes himself to try lots of new things. And this is not his first run on the stage, but we still love that he continues to prove himself as a very diversified actor. So moving on, up next is an actress whose Broadway experience is kind of a little bit different, right, Dana?
Yeah, just a little bit. So this actress has never actually been on Broadway, but she did do a Broadway-worthy show not too long ago. It's Vanessa Hudgens. We all came to love her first through the High School Musical series, so it does make sense that she'd use those amazing singing and dancing skills for the big stage. Just last summer, she performed in a short Los Angeles run of the iconic Broadway musical Rent.
It was amazing, and she was so committed to the project. That's what I really loved. She worked alongside one of my own personal faves, Neil Patrick Harris, who directed the stage show where she played Mimi. Her performance was amazing, and we just have to give her major props for even being able to put herself out there. I think it's really common among a lot of actors, even those A-listers, they still get pretty nervous about performing in front of a live audience, and V rocked the house.
So true. I mean, a lot of the film and TV actors, they're so used to having take after take, but when it's on Broadway or it's a live show, I mean,
live,
no
people.
Time for mess-ups.
Exactly.
In fact, there was a lot of buzz around the whole Vanessa Hudgens performance. Really great, really great. So we're actually going to move on to our next pick, and it is a girl who, just like Lea Michele, is a Broadway veteran, Nickelodeon's very own Ariana Grande. Ariana hit it big with her role in 13, which was a great career achievement for the triple threat. But did you guys know that in it, she also worked alongside her current victorious co-star, Elizabeth Gillies? I mean, then flash forward, and we see them on the same exact TV show.
Small world. Crazy, right?
They're like partners in crime.
It's incredible. Now, Ariana is seriously so talented. I have to add, I would not be surprised in the least if she made a return to the stage in the future. Her brother is actually in the biz too. He's an actor, producer, so perhaps one day they'll even collaborate. And this brings us to our last pick. No, it's a guy that also got his first big break on the Broadway stage, and now, well, basically kind of a big deal. He's a global star. So here's a little hint for you, Miss
Okay,
Dana.
I'm listening.
He's in a band.
Yes.
He had a TV show on the Disney Channel.
Oh.
Any guesses?
Of course, I know who you're talking about. Nick Jonas, people.
Duh. Hello.
Now, seriously, when you find out that Nick landed his first Broadway role at the age of 7, I mean, it might seem shocking.
No
right?
biggie, 7.
Brush those shoulders up, right? But you realize that it totally makes sense because there's nothing he is not capable of.
I know. It's
He's
seriously
Nick Jonas.
crazy. So we all know that following Nick's stint on the Broadway stage, he and his brothers went on to have one of the most talked about bands in the past decade. And then after all his wild success, Nick really wanted to return to the stage that made him famous.
Yeah, totally. I mean, one of Nick's first jobs as a child actor was in Les Mis, and he recently performed the role, not on Broadway, but basically on the equivalent in the UK at West End. Nick received rave reviews for his show-stopping performance, and we love the fact that he is continuing to really up his game and push himself to try new things.
So true. And guys, these are just a few of the entertainment world's biggest movie, TV stars, music stars who have gone from Hollywood to Broadway, and of course, vice versa as well.
And of course, we are dying to see how Disney's Sharpay's Fabulous Adventures, starring Ashley Tisdale as Sharpay, brings Broadway to life. I mean, we're guessing it's going to be hilarious. Now, if you want the specifics, it's going to be released on Blu-ray and DVD on April 19th.
I cannot wait to see this, dying to see it. I don't know about you.
I know, and I want to see all of the fabulous fashions.
Always, lots of pink. Let us know if you plan to watch by hitting the comment section. And also, don't forget to fill us in on who your favorite Hollywood star to hit Broadway is. From the ClevverTV studios, I'm Jocelyn Davis.
And I'm Dana Ward. We'll catch you later.